just about set to go. And today's starter, Framber Valdez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. Swung on, belted. To the warning track, makes the catch. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jarren Duran.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Alex Bregman. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Two out, space is empty. Out to short. Sends it across the first, and that is that. Back here in Houston and on the hill, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Swinging a ground ball, and he can't come up with it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Christian Walker.
Well, you can see that batting average, not terrible, but not where you want it to be by any means. And I think he'd be the first guy to say that. He just hasn't found a way to hit consistently this season. But I've heard he's been working really hard in the cage. He's taking some extra hitting. I'll be looking to see if he can get involved in this one and maybe, just maybe, start breaking out with that bat.
Out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to the left. On to first. That ends the frame. On to the 2nd inning now from Daikin Park. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Valdez back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. So digging in, Romy Gonzalez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. The bottom of the second, no score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Crochet with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Just missed.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Casas pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Now here is Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to third. Whips it to Casas. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Next to hit, Christian Walker. Foul ball. 2 outs. Outside low. And 1-1. The pitch. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great.
Whips it to Casas. Third out. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And a foul ball. Rip towards third. Paredes fires over to first. And that will end the inning. No runs. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a miss struck him out. And that's the first out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. Runner on the go again. That one out to right. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fouled off down the right side.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez gets it to first. That ends the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. That misses, and it's 1-0. Duran, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Ripped to short. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he gets Bregman. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him back here at Dyken Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And that one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Abreu gets under it, squeezes it, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. That one deep left field, and forget it. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Called strike right there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Chas McCormick now at the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Valdez back to work. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. One away here in the 5th. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Here's a high chopper. Walker tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Headed towards the corner. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Line drive. And foul ball. Crochet winds and deals. No throw. He's in there safely. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. Slapped foul. Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. And they get Altuve for the out. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Fought off foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 24th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Smoked on the ground to second. Dubon to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Grips one to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with one away.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Walker, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 3-1.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other.
There goes the runner. Fouled off left side. Walker leads off first with one away. That's down and in.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Popped up. Casas under it. 2 down. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. That one ripped left field. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. New inning getting started. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now it's Alex Bregman having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Now batting Tristan Casas. Slider right there.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Tosses across the first. Out number 3. Nothing doing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Duran makes the play, and there's one down. Jeremy Pena digs in now. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's his 2nd hit of the day. Man at first with 1 gone. So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. This one in the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Left field, Rafaela settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Altuve stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one ripped but foul. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader, the closer, is getting loose. King getting loose as well. And delivers outside. Valdez into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Ripped to right, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll get there with a double to lead off the 8th.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. They really turned on.
And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 11th of the year. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. His righty-lefty splits there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Judge just misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Brings it in. 2 down. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
1-2.
Right side, hard hit. Dubon to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back here in Houston, now the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. To the left side, but it is well foul. Here comes the 0-1. Inside,
no.
just missed.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Boog, I know you love this slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Just off the outside edge. And to count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
High in the air, out to right. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Duran swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's Alex Bregman. Infield shifted to the pull side. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Myers under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Out there to center. Durant makes his way towards it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Two down. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And that one pulled foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Out in front and foul to the left side. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Casas makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go back here in Houston. We're in extras here, and now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Hader back to work. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's
strike three, and that's two in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Gonzalez stands in here, takes ball one low. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Mauricio Justin Slate will take over here.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
On the ground to third, but that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And the count 1-2. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Hard hit right side. Whips it to Casas, and we're headed to the 11th. So they hand the ball over to a new arm. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what,
now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-3. One down. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a foul ball. That's hard hit in the line. 2 away.
man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's fouled away. Sogard off of first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And here's the catcher. Yep. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
So the tying run at second. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. That misses, and it's 2-1. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And a base hit right there. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Chapman now, 1-run game. Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran sizes this one up, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Late swing fouled off. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Yeah, that's fouled off. This to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox strand the tying run on base to win it.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 30th